Hello and welcome back. Today I have a couple of items I want to show you from Abercrombie, or Abercrombie and Fitch as they have been known in the past. I was a little bit intrigued by this brand just because, again, when you're just around on the internet, you just see all these people wearing it and talking about how great it is. And I would not have normally thought to get activewear from this brand, but I was curious and actually don't have an Abercrombie near me, at least within like a certain distance. So it's considered an internet brand to me. It is a larger brand, so it's not like they're smaller. It's not like they need any help from me to get the word out. But usually they have clothing, jeans, tops, whatever. But they do have an activewear brand or activewear section, I guess if you want to call it, and it's called like YPB, which is short for Your Personal Best. I thought that was interesting enough to try out. They have a few nicer pieces I've seen in like the promo. They're just walking around. Some people say a lot of their lighter pieces are good for Pilates, and some of their, more stronger pieces are good for like high impact things. And I was just curious, so I wanted to try it. With that being said, here we go. So the first piece I got is a part of a set. It's the top, and it is called SculptLux Apron Tank, and this is in a size medium. I'm on like the bigger end of the medium, and maybe I should have gotten a large, but after I put it on for a minute, the medium wasn't too bad. I do feel like there's some little bit of stuff here that could be maybe further pushed in, but I don't think it's too bad, and it looks pretty nice. I wanted to get a brighter color, but by the time I went to the website, a lot of their colors were sold out. So this is what I got, but I do like it. I needed black activewear, so this works out for me. So it's just more of a tank. The tank has a built-in bra in there. It does have removable cups in here too. It is fairly comfortable, but I guess because it's their SculptLux, it is tight. You do fit tightly in it, and you'll kind of see it when I try it on. I believe I tried it on with the matching bottom, but also just with like some jeans in case you wanted to wear it as a top. If some people wanted to do that, but it sucks you in a lot. I think that I guess whatever this is called, the border around here is nice. It's sewn in. It's not something that is just, it doesn't like it's like ironed on. It's elastic, but also sewn in. So it's really interesting. It looks nice. So this top is usually $45, but I did get it on sale for about $30. They were having a little bit of a sale. I don't know if it was like 25 to 40 or some percentage off depending on what you bought. I do like this top. I have not worked out in it yet, but it's supposed to be for higher impact stuff. So maybe I'll just like do some things. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do just like strength training, but also like maybe do bike and see how it interacts with things. But off of the bat, the fit is nice, but like I said, there's just like a little bit of stuff on the side here that hangs out a little bit that I would prefer not to hang out as much. And again, I could have sized up if I wanted to do that, but I was just like, well, I'll see. I'll try to listen to the chart. The tag, it's attached to this, again, these nice pins here. They're using these really nice pins, and this looks like something that's stretchy, like you could use it as like a pull or something. But yeah, it says 4-way stretch, sweat wicking, and removable pads here on the tag. So you can kind of see. And the next item that I got to go along with the top are the pants. And this pant is called the YPB SculptLux 7/8 link legging. And these are both in the color black, like obviously. That the last one had kind of a little stripe on it. And this one does have a stripe down the side, which I think is a nice touch. It's different. 7/8 length, I would say it doesn't necessarily stop. 7/8 length, I would assume they would stop like above kind of where my ankle is, like right above it. But this goes a little bit below where like that ankle bone is. So I would say depending on how tall you are, it might not be 7/8, it might be a little bit longer. And I didn't see any long, short, regular sizing options when I went on the website. So I don't know what that's about. But I do like the pants, just trying them on. I have not worked out in them yet, so I don't know how they'll fare in a workout. But again, the same with the pants as with the top. It is very form-fitting, and it is going to like suck you in. I guess that's the sculpt part of the SculptLux. That's going to really suck you in. I got these pants in a size large. I would say they do fit pretty true to size, but if you don't like things super tight on you, you could size down, and I think you would still be okay. I liked it enough. I didn't try the ones that were like there's like this, not, they have them different types, and I'll put them up on the screen so you can see what I'm referring to. But like the lightest one, I didn't try just because probably I just wouldn't really probably wear that as much. If I'm gonna go, full on activewear, I probably go for something that's gonna give me the highest amount of protection when it comes to like impact and stuff like that. But if it's cute enough, I would get it. But yeah. But I think on this looks really cute, and I would feel like I got kind of the vibe that they're going for, which I feel like this gears a lot toward athleisure and like the Pilates kind of thing. I think that's in, and I would say all of the activewear, even though this is a SculptLux on the Abercrombie website, it does give that vibe. So if you get something like this, you're gonna be like, oh, look at me with my little top and bottom, and I could just go and like have a coffee after my workout or whatever you like to do. But yeah, I think it's cute enough, and I'd say I definitely get that vibe. The large was the right size. These pants are pretty comfortable. They say they're figure flattering. I mean, I guess it depends. I think that it looked nice enough on me, but that could just be some type of marketing thing. And there is the other part that I wanted to show you. It's just a pocket. It's not on the sides. It's not on the side. So don't get excited about that. But there is a pocket on the inside of this band, right? And that band too is very stretchy. Inside of this band here, if you look, if I can find it, where is it? I found it before, I swear, it really is there. There's a pocket on the inside of the front of this band. So the front of this band here, there's a pocket. If you come to the side and you pull the band down, there's a little pocket in here. You see it? Yeah, you could like put not much. I'll just move my finger to how far it ends. That's it. That's the end from here to here. You're not putting much in here. I wouldn't even say a card. Probably keys. Probably keys, and that's it. But I think the pocket is a nice touch. Again, I do think these are very stretchy. Very stretchy. You see? They are tight. I wouldn't say they're like so stretchy that you can go, if you had to go down a few times, you could. I would not do that with these just because they like sculpt you in so much. But I would say they're pretty stretchy. Not as stretchy as some of the other stuff I've had, but this is pretty decent. The one thing that I did notice about the type of clothing that they're selling, it reminds me of this really popular brand that's all over the internet that's like, I don't know, very expensive. It's not the Vulry, whatever it's called. It's set, right? Because if you look on the back of these pants, they have their little logo, the YPB, right? And you can see this here, and it's also on the back of the top. So when you wear them, it kind of aligns down. So you have like the branding, but it's like a small touch of the branding. It's not in your face, but I mean, I could do without it, like whatever. That's something else to notice too about these. I do like, but I like them. I think it was worth it. The pants were also on sale. The original price of the legging is $65. I paid $27.76. They were also having like a little bit of a sale, so that did help. But that's $65 is the original price. But I would say also with Abercrombie is that they're gonna probably have sales. They're a larger brand, and I would say probably just like peruse the website a little bit and check. And one of the reasons why one of the reasons why they didn't have like a lot of the colors is because I was kind of waiting for the price to drop just a little bit more, because there were coupons that were out there and things you could buy, and there were people's like links and things, and that's fine. But I feel like the price could have dropped a little bit more, one. And two, also kind of wanted to see how the quality was. I will say right now, like I'm impressed with the quality of the pant, especially since the stitching where they have all these lines and things, it's stitched in. It's not like some kind of print that's on there that's going to come off. I don't know about the logo. I don't know. So, I mean, I'm pretty impressed about it right now, but I'll have to wear it and I'll see. And if I remember, I'll put like a little bit of something after this. Kind of tell you how it went, how I felt, working on in it and all that stuff. So, but just like from a glance and just from putting on the items, I'm pretty happy with what I got. The other thing about Abercrombie is that there's a lot of stuff going around about the company itself, and even in the past, the company itself has not been very inclusive. I'll have to see what the size is. Let me see. Yeah, the biggest sizes that I see on the website are a double XL, which I mean, obviously I think they could add more sizes up, but I do think on the website the smallest size is an extra small. So they got the 2 on either side, but I just kind of feel like, you know, one, I feel like I'm the large, so I do feel like the chart is pretty accurate, though I've only purchased activewear, so I don't know how the clothing is. And now that I've purchased the activewear, I might be interested in the clothing. People say that their pants are good, but who knows? But back to the thing that I was talking about, Abercrombie. People said, like, in the past, they have been very inclusive, their shops, and when they were Abercrombie and Fitch. I mean, when I think about it in the past, like, it would just seem like some fleeting preppy brand that like was in style, on trend, and now, you know, it wasn't, but now it's like coming back into style, and they're trying to cater their clothing to a large variety of like people, and people who are, it also looks like they're trying to appeal to people who are a little bit older. I know they have like the smaller brand for younger people. The Hollister brand seems to be geared toward people of a younger demographic. But in general, there's been like a lot of talk about the brand itself not being as inclusive, and the ex-CEO, I don't remember what the current CEO has said. But what I'm trying to say is that if you feel some kind of way about this company, don't feel like because you watch this, you have to purchase from them. But I do think if I'm showing you this, then I should at least mention that. But I also think that like there's certain stuff about the ex-CEO that I don't even think I can even say in this video. So just go and just search in the search bar Abercrombie. You don't even have to type the whole thing and it'll come up. You'll see it. You'll see what's going on with XCO. I mean, it's pretty terrible, pretty awful. I mean, their current seems to be a move toward a little bit more of an inclusive appeal, and I haven't heard anything about the current CEO. So, you know, purchase at your own will. Usually with smaller brands, this kind of stuff doesn't come up, but I feel like it's something to mention. It'd be weird for me to show you this and not talk about that, right? I just want to show you the activewear that I got. Honestly, I kind of like it. And buying this actually made me want to try their clothing because I was a little on the fence. And I will say, given from a personal perspective, as someone who was younger when this brand was around and started to come into, you know, fruition or whatever, say in the gap of time that I was younger, which will say late 90s, early 2000s, right? In the scheme of like finding clothing as someone in that younger demographic, I wouldn't say this brand was as friendly as other brands are now toward people who are of a larger size. So thinking about that and then purchasing this now and kind of looking at their size chart and the models that they use on their website. I mean, I know it's probably at the end of the day all fluff, but it's something to think about. It helped me kind of guide my decision a little bit better. And hopefully, you know, it'll help you guide your decision a little bit better if you decide to purchase from them. I'll put my stats somewhere in the description box so you can kind of decide like what you should get based off your stats. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Just wanted to show you just kind of a quick video of something I want to try. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know also what you think of Abercrombie because I just saw so many people talk about how great it is again with the other brand that I just recently tried, and like it actually turned out to be pretty decent. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you later.